Hey guys, this is PakMan-Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you yet another Black Ops 2 domination gameplay. This gameplay to me is by far one of the best gameplays, if not the best gameplay that I've ever had. And that's because I do really good in terms of death, which I get only like maybe less than 5. And I do a lot in terms of kills as well. I get plus 40 kills, and I just, get a swarm and get all of my streaks, and I do really well. And so yeah, this is like one of my gameplays which I was playing with one of my friends. So we're just the two of us together, and we're just playing on our own, like in this game with each other. So yeah, I may forward this game, this gameplay sometimes because it may seem too draggy and too long for you to watch and for me to commentate, and it may get boring because it is a big map and I don't find every single player or a lot of players like a lot of times, so because I have to run about find them. So yeah, here I start off at the previously I start off getting my spawn flag, which is what everyone does really, or what you should do every time anyway, because it is the objective. So yeah, I saw that player running into our spawn and I just chased after him, even though you shouldn't chase after enemies because you might get gunned down by one of their teammates, but it was quite minimal danger for me because he was running into my spawn, and I was quite confident that there was none of the other enemies will be there because it's my spawn, there's my teammates are spawning there. So I successfully chased him down, and in the end it was me who killed him. And here I kind of hear someone, but I'm not sure where he is, and this guy is just camping there with a sniper, and I don't know how he didn't kill me. It was just really a pretty bad move on his part, and I was quite lucky, so I got that skill. It wasn't more of skill, it was more like a luck event happening, so I was quite lucky for that to happen. And here I'm running the same gun that I was using in my previous video, which is the MSMC, which is a quite weird choice for me, and everyone would think, even I think right now, like when I watched this gameplay, that it was a quite weird choice for me to use, because seeing as how long this map is, how big this map is in terms of line of sights and things like that, I shouldn't be using a SMG, because plus one thing, because the recoil increases as the line of sight increases, and second, I would just get outgunned by people who just camping on containers and camping in windows, which is what most people do in this map, because mostly snipers are camping and LNG people are camping, while the ARs and submachine guns run about. And so yeah, I just was using this gun at that time because it was my favorite gun, and it still is one of my favorite guns. Like I said before, it was my favorite gun at that time, and I was had the most experience with this, so I knew that I would get a lot of kills with it. So I was using this gun. The attachments are the same. It's not the foregrip this time, but it's long barrel and quick draw this time. That's why I changed. So it's long barrel and quick draw. Quick draw for obviously faster aiming when you're face to face with the enemy, and long barrel for good control of recoil between medium to medium-ish long ranges. And the score streaks I'm running here are pretty similar to my last video, but the only difference is I don't have the K9 unit, because that is kind of a hard thing to get in terms of getting it every time, and so I swapped it off for something less, like 700 points less, which is the stealth chopper. And here I'm waiting for someone to come by and grab C, because there's no one here apart from me, and I know they're going to be spawning somewhere around me, which is near me, rather than B and A, because we have them two flags and my teammates are near B and A. So I was right, and some person spawned near me, and I was one of a VSAT, so I killed him. And here I just picked these two people off because I knew that every time in this map, whenever anyone plays it, in this certain place, in this house near the like in this house near Dom B, everyone nearly camps here in each team. Whenever they get the chance to lock this place down, the players, and they just camp here. Mostly it's filled with snipers and LMGs with target finders, and so I knew when I put my visa up, I had the idea there would be people there, but I didn't go for them before because I didn't know exactly whether they would be there. Either they would be facing me or facing B, because the only reason they stay in that house, because it's got a really good vantage point over domination B, and people who come from C and people who come from A, and they can just snipe them or gun them down by using LMGs, and they get easy kills. So I knew they would be there, so I went there and picked them two snipers off. Well, I picked one of them off, the other one ran in, and I wasn't sure if he would just by using a secondary, so I let my teammate go in first. Kind of a not a good move to let my teammate get sacrificed just for my sake, but in the end he didn't get sacrificed, so good for him. And here it's the end of the first half, and I don't want to move out from this place because I know I'm quite close to my dogs. I'm not sorry, not my dogs, my swarm. So I just stay in this place, and there's only like a half a second, so I just chill there, maybe 5 seconds, 4 seconds. I just chill there, and I just, you know, wait for my swarm. And I did get my swarm. I didn't notice how well the game was going on. So I get my swarm, and I then just, you know, don't call in straight away. I'm pretty sure I wait for a bit, at least 10 seconds. No, I call it straight away, or it's not usable, so I have to wait anyways. So I wait, and I just call it in. I'm gonna forward this part to where it really gets exciting. So my swarm just drops in, and it gets loads of parts. Now watch here as I get the most stupidest death ever anyone could get. The most stupidest. Yes, you guessed it. I died by my own swarm. This is the most stupidest thing you could implement in a game, because one cannot plan to die like this. Because I was going on a streak, I was doing maybe on a merciless, and I was hoping to get close to relentless, and I just go near this guy, and I don't take him out. I do get the kill though by my swarm, but in the end my swarm just takes me out, and I was really angry, and I couldn't believe it. What kind of death was that? So I just let that go, and I just concentrated on, you know, getting more people, getting as high as I can in terms of kills. At this point, I really wanted a KD above 40, as I only had one death, so it would it still would be not divided by anything, so I still would get, even so like if I got 40 kills, I would still get 40 KD. So I had an eye on that, and that was in my mind, that was in my brain, to get a 40 KD at least, or get 30 KD, something like that. Just do not die twice. But sadly I do die, and you will see at towards the end, or towards after the middle, obviously the half, you'll see how I die, and I did not expect it, and I don't think you would have expected it either, the way I died and what the enemy did to me. But yeah, here there's something really significant happens here, and that's because I have engineer. Now if you go back and see that, I don't know if you saw that, but I saw it straight away. Enemy player chucked what do you call it, chucked a shock charge on me, and if I didn't have the engineer perk, I would not have known, because it was glowing bright red when it came to me, and it was like a split second thing, and I saw it, and I straight went down. I jumped down, and I knew it was going to be towards my right or coming straight ahead, so I went for him. And luckily, if he, you know, I was a bit late and I didn't have quick draw, I would have died, because he got shots on me with a B23R. He got at least a burst on me, and if he got one more burst, that would have been it for me. I would have been total right there and then. So I, you know, because of quick draw, that's why quick draw is so good. So I had quick draw on, and I just got him because I was faster in aiming than him, even though he had a handgun, which is generally much faster in aiming than any gun in the game. So yeah, that's one lucky kill I got, and a near death experience. So here I know that someone around me, and I keep hearing him, and this is the person I really died by, which caused my KD to go half, and that's how he killed me. He sat in a corner after getting hit marked with a shotgun. That is really annoying. That was really annoying to me, and I was just so angry. I just wanted to swear, but controlled myself, and I think I got him again. No, I didn't get him again. I thought he would be still there, but he was clever enough to move out, because I would have just killed him. And after that, I thought, you know what, do not let my KD drop down even more. I've already got 2 deaths. Try not to get killed. And I don't know if I died or not, because this is an old gameplay, but we'll see at the end if I died or not. So this gameplay is coming to an end here. I do just finish it without dying, I think. Yeah, I don't die. So at the end, I get a score of 42-2, which is really good in terms of deaths and kills as well, because I did the best in the lobby, and I was really happy that I, you know, got this many kills and only 2 deaths. So like I said, this is by far one of my best gameplays ever. And yeah, that's it. One more thing before I finish is that I am going to be attending the gaming expo going down in London on Thursday, but I'm not gonna be there for all 6 days or 5 days or however long it's gonna be, because I just couldn't find the tickets, because they were all sold out by the time I found out, because I didn't know about Eurogamer before, and I just found out. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He's a noob. He doesn't know about the biggest gaming expo in UK or in Europe. But yeah, like I said, I didn't know about it, and once I found out about it, I tried getting tickets for like more than one day so I could, you know, get more gaming experience of the new games coming out, especially Call of Duty Ghosts. But I can't get more than 7 hours of experience because, or 5 hours, sorry, 5 hours of experience, because that's how long I'm there in London for in the expo, 2 till 7. So I'm gonna be recording all these new gameplays that I get my hands on, and I will publish them on YouTube. So stay tuned for that, and it's gonna be an exciting time for me. I'm really hyped for it. Getting ready, and I'm going with a bunch of friends, so I'm really hyped for that. And yeah, hope you are pumped for Eurogame as much as I am, and if you're there I might see you, but I don't know if you recognize me, probably won't. So yeah, I will catch you later. This is gonna be the end now, and this